As you would expect, we're going to start with the foundations, doing our fundamentals right down the page. Here we go. We are going to start with concert F descending. Brass, you should do this one on your mouthpiece. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to play right down the page, long tone 1A, 1B, 1C, and 1D, all in whole notes on your instrument. Here we go. 1A. 1, 2, 1A, and ready. Same way. 1, 2, 1B, and ready. C, and 1, 2, 1C, and ready. And 1D. Pause if you need to rest, but otherwise just try to power through. 1, 2, 1D, and ready. set 1, option 4 for everybody. So this is going to be fully slurred. 1, 2, ready. Brass, you're going to do set 2, option 5. Concert band brass to option 4. Woodwinds, of course, you're going to do set 3, option 4. And 1, 2. Still slowing everything. Change the metronome and we'll do our concert F articulation drill. Okay, 1 and 2 and articulations ready. Alright, small change on how we're going to do scales. I'm going to give you the freedom to do the scales how you want to. I'm just going to play through it once on each scale, and then at the end of each scale, if you want to pause it and then go do a 2-octave one, or do a faster one, or a slower one, you can do that. Alright, here's concert B flat major scale. 1, 2, ready. Do it differently, pause it, and then go ahead and do that. Okay, now we're on the concert E flat scale. Same idea. I'm going to play it pretty standard, and then if you want to do it differently, you can pause it at the end. 1, 2, ready. pause it if you need to, and go back and hit it in multiple octaves, and then we go on to the concert F scale. Here we go. 1, 2, ready. Of course, remember brass for you, sometimes that's easier going upside down, starting on the top note and going down to the bottom. You have the option of doing that. Pause it, and then from here on out, we'll go on to our actual lesson for today. So for this week, we are looking at the quartets. There's really only one quartet that you're working on, the optional quartet there. Actually, if you can do it, that'd be really nice. But this quartet is plenty of music for 1 week. Pretty playable. Now, some of you are like, well, you want to go back to when we were doing the solo lines and I could put everybody's music on the screen. Well, here's what it looks like now. See, with every instrument playing 4 different parts, it doesn't work. it's just too big for the screen, right? So that's why, again, you have to really make sure you have your music either printed out or on a separate screen. Okay, so I'm going to focus in on the let's focus in on a tenor sax part today. Okay, kind of weird to look at, but that's what we're looking at. Okay, so doesn't matter what instrument you play. I'm just kind of have this on the screen so you can kind of see where I'm at, but you have to follow along on your own music. All right, so today our focus is going to be the first 2 parts of Simple Gifts. This is pretty straightforward. This is not particularly difficult. It's in the key of F. That is what makes it tricky. So I hope you've been working on that F scale like we're supposed to be working on every day in our warm-ups. All right, so all second valves, brass instruments, all second valves, second positions. Woodwinds, think more middle finger. It's E naturals flutes, E naturals, okay, super important. F sharps, clarinets, and C sharps in the saxes. So, all right, so the counting in this is pretty straightforward. That's what you got to pay attention to. All right, let's go ahead and do the page view here. There we go. All right, so we're just going to work on the top system, the top line, and we're going to work on the second line. Why is this doing that? There we go. And the second line. That's all we're going to work on today. Again, these 2 parts are pretty straightforward. All right. So let's count through this first line first. All right. And I would play this on a concert F with me as I count it. So on a concert F, play this with me. 1, 2, concert F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, rest and 1, rest and 3, rest and 1, rest and 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, measure 9, 2, 3, 4, measure 10. 2 still on our concert F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So this one, as it's written, might be too long for the 30-second time limit in a cappella. That's okay. Again, you have options. You could just record the first 8 measures when you do this in a cappella, and that'll fit in the 30 seconds. Or you could, do it in Seesaw and send me 4 separate videos in Seesaw. So you have some options there. Okay, so now that you've played it on a concert F, now we're going to practice the top line of Simple Gifts. On the pitches, the way it's written, practice it with me, okay, 3 times. One, two, three. At this point, you want to do that a couple more times. Rewind the YouTube video back to 1537 and rep that a couple more times. The counting on the second part of simple gifts really isn't all that different from the first part. Here's the catch, right? Notice that in the first 4 measures, the second part goes 1, rest stand 3, rest stand, but that changes over to the first part, right? So the first part, you already counted that. And then the beginning here is a little bit different in measure 5, right? So in measure 5, it's a little bit different. So I'm just going to count measure 5. So this is a little bit different right here, okay? So this is 1, 2, 3, forte, 1, 2, 3, forte. Okay, so I would play that on a concert F a couple of times. 1, 2, 3, forte, 1, 2, 3, forte, and then go back to the beginning here and play. You can play this all on a concert F, like we did before. Otherwise, you can go ahead and continue the video and play it on your instrument a few times. So here's the actual part. Second part. And once again, you're going to want to do a couple of reps on that to get that nice and solid. In order to rep that, go back to 1750. And that's it for today. Just running those 2 lines a few times is all you need to do. We're not going to record. Just get those solid. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.